And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. On the run, it's Lacy. Finds Zach Freeze, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. To throw, it's Simmons. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Punt is on its way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, a lot of coaches talked about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field. Make the defense play more conservative. And now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running to the left. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The Gators are in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the right. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Simmons. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
And the Rebels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
The Rebels have their offense in high gear. To the ground with the back. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you tell maybe a little bit nervous, maybe just not starting the way they wanted to, didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together, a good response from punting last drive.
Under fire, lets it fly. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The returner's going to try to see what he can get.
Yeah, I'm in a game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Stand me? Yes, ma'am. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Be quiet, boy. No,
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Listen to me. I need you to listen to me. Do you understand? Okay? No being on the head, okay? Look, turn around and stop sniffing.
Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody
Listen,
going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Do you hear me? Listen, okay? Stop the sniffing. What is wrong? You get my belt? Oh. Be still. Look at me.
In a split backfield.
Listen, do you hear me? You want to approach a toy?
They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Fires to the tight end. Strong, firm tackle.
What did I say? Okay, be still. Be good, okay?
Setting it up.
Listen.
You go elsewhere.
Stop
That's a
it.
nice job by
Be
the
good,
quarterback
okay?
in particular. Seeing the defense, saying
Do
I
you
can
hear
make a
me?
play somewhere else, and he goes and does
Give
it.
me a kiss. Give me another. No, give me one. Give me a kiss. Okay, give me a kiss. Okay. Hey, you gonna listen? Okay.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. D-Shot and blitz, they might be bluffing. They'll go to the air on second and short. Still looking
Did I
on the
say
move.
listen?
Outside the pocket,
Get
let's
up, go
go.
pick up the chair.
That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Ready to fire from the pistol. Give to the single back. Breaks the tackle.
But as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score a touchdown.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Lacy. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Oh, he's got some space. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, trying to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in their Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Oregon is ahead early right now, but years past they've had Michael James or Joey Harrington. They don't have that guy this year, and that's why this is tight. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Lagway. catch in the middle. It's Sturdivant. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The Gators will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, this defense was ready for goal lines. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Wilson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Throws for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Start this drive from the 18-yard line. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The bootleg wants to throw it. A strike downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Moving away from pressure. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. Looking for room at the 30. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. The play-action fake. Finds his tight end.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give is to Taylor. Oh, the ball squirts out. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Got his man. The ball's free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Then understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Safe little shovel pass. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Now on first down from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Makes the catch. It's Livingston. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lee. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown Gator! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Washington has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Florida State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys.
Yo.
In case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Yeah.
The drive is started from the 5-yard line. On the ground, it's Lacey.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. The 40. Running inside the 20.
Pick six, baby.
This defense making a big
My turn.
putting it in the end zone.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with a big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And the extra point splits the upright, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going with the ground game left. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Back open in middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Lacy. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down at the 34. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to the running back, and he's making plays.
The Rebels are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Trying to set up the screen. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game. They're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off-play action. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Looking left. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off play action on first down. He's going for the big play. Snags it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Sends it back in motion. This defense will try to keep everything in front. To the air on first down. The quick out.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Defense looks as if it's coming. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score, because they're blowing this team out. Here they are in the fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
And the Gators really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Downfield again. Sets up the screen. There he goes. Turning on the Jets. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And another big play by this offense. And if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being...
Looking for the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Dropping back, it's Lagway. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Gets it out fast. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The pass play they hoped would spread the defense out, create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would love to have back. It looked for a second like he might be able to break that tackle and score a touchdown. Just wasn't able.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Lee. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback.
Yeah.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. looking to throw on first down. He's taking the deep shot. And they are in for the score here late in the fourth quarter. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. BYU is getting smoked, and even though this might seem surprising, I'm not sure the folks around that program feel that way. Something is up there in Provo. They're trailing by 28 to Arizona. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Looking for the goal line. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Touchdown Gator! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Fair catch, called for.
Fourth quarter, 14 seconds. 44-17, I'm up. Ole Miss, Texas Star, some dude.
Looking to throw on first down.
Yeah.
They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement.